Sit down and get comfortable because we need to talk all things Enchantra. This is one of my most anticipated books to come out this year. I have some fucking things to say about our new Shadow Daddy that has entered the chat. Fast-paced, addictive, paranormal, gothic, romance, fantasy. I just absolutely ate this up. I'm not even gonna lie. And I did the same thing with Phantasma. It's definitely a different vibe that focused more on the romance aspect, whereas Phantasma was all about these games and there was like this kind of ongoing mystery. And there was just that little vibe, that little sprinkle of the Phantasma vibes in Enchantra, which I loved, but it was its own thing. And I love that too. It was definitely like a more lower stakes vibe than Phantasma was. And I also just was obsessed with the love and the banter between the FMC and the MMC. The games also weren't that aggressive versus the games in Phantasma was pretty life or death. Although, you know, you could be unalived in Enchantra, but it wasn't the focal point, is what I mean. Once again, I loved the spooky paranormal vibes of Enchantra, and I thought the plot and the premise of this one was super unique and fun, and I just had a great fucking time. Genevieve was such a fun FMC, super stubborn, witty, sassy. I'm just so obsessed. It was definitely a very night and day difference than Ophelia. And the found family aspect, like, totally. It got me. It got me. And once again, Rowan, our MMC, is completely different than Blackwell. I thought Blackwell was obviously just we all love Blackwell, okay? Rowan is so different. He's a shadow daddy. We know how we feel about shadow daddies. And I also just loved his vibe overall. I thought that he was very lethal and strong and a big inspiration to a lot of his siblings in Enchantra, but also he had like ulterior motives going on. And at the end of the day, he is a softie in the inside, and I just love it. He was so stubborn, just like Genevieve, but he was also super patient with her. And the way that they fell for each other was just, ugh. It was so cute. In the end, the big twist kind of called back to book one, which was kind of cool. We got a little bit of clarity there. We got a little bit more information because that aspect of Phantasma was a little bit cloudy. In the end, I was happy. The door is still open to more books to come, and you can kind of feel that at the conclusion of this book. So I'm super excited for more. I'm obsessed with the writing of these books. Just such a fun time. I eat it up. It's so easy to read it and binge it. I rated Phantasma last year 5 stars. I'm gonna give this one 4. I still loved it, and I highly, highly recommend that you pick it up. It was phenomenal, although something about Phantasma, there was crack in it, and there was just a little bit less crack in this one, but there was still crack. Also, shout out to Seven. I loved his character, and I hope maybe we can get sprinkles of him down the line, or maybe his own book, because I loved his vibe. I don't know, it gave me like Severus Snape. Anyone else? I don't know.